Good morning, people. It's nice and bright and early again, and it is our almost third day in Etosha. And today we're gonna go on a bushwalk, and then I think we're gonna go for a little drive around the Etosha National Park all by ourselves with no guidance. It's gonna be great. There's that big red African sun. Look who I found!
Hello, are you coming on the bushwalk?
I am coming on the bushwalk. Do you have
South Africa? And you're coming on the bushwalk?
I'm not from South Africa.
Well, I'm going on the bushwalk today.
Aye.
Yes, we're going to see all kinds of things like dung beetle, dung, and more dung beetle.
Oh my god, guys, yesterday whilst we were driving, this giant black mamba snake crossed the road in front of the car. We had to slow down the car for it. It was huge and it moved so quickly, and I hate snakes. I'm really scared that we're going to come across one of them on the bushwalk. I really don't want to see a snake.
Here's our guide, armed with a little rifle. Hello.
How are you?
Good,
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Fine. My name is David. David, I'm James. Nice to meet
Hi
you.
David, I'm Jack. Nice to meet you. Jack.
Jack.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh.
Hi, Eliska.
And also, what they eat as well, could also contribute.
There's a little jackal there, just walking across that path.
What is that?
That's an antlion.
Yeah.
So those pincers, they are actually used for sucking some fluids.
Oh yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
That is already hyena. In that clan, you find that mostly the females are the ones that dominate the males, because they've got almost about 30% of testosterone level than the males.
Right.
Because the females, they're much bigger, about 70 kgs. Males, about 59 kg. Yes, this is from Springbok. This is from Springbok. And it was a male, because it's quite actually very thick as well.
Lots of poo. Lots of jackals too, actually. We saw a hyena. It's pretty cool. It's just nice being out in the bush, kind of getting a feel for the place. Learning a lot about the animals and things you wouldn't talk about when you're sitting in the car.
Now we're just having some classic beans on toast before heading out to Etosha, aren't we? You're having some spam as well?
Yep, love it.
Brave the canned meat. I'm only going for the beans. Alright guys, we are now driving through Etosha National Park. Driving ourselves. More specifically, Jimmy G over here is driving us. Were you trying to indicate? We're keeping our eyes peeled for some interesting life forms.
So we've got some giraffe now. James is really bringing home the bacon on this safari. Look what we have come across at this watering hole is all the animals. Now if there are some big cats here, they're playing hard to get, you know. Wow, so we've got some of the hartebeest, we've got some giraffe, we've got some zebra, we've got some springbok, and we've also got loads of guinea fowl. So James is right, we've got zebra all over the place. So this little watering hole is the circle of life. Alright, see you guys. See ya. No lion unfortunately, so we've got to move on. That is today's kind of major task. Approaching some zebra here, as you do, crossing the road. Literally a zebra crossing. Good one, Eliska. This guy doesn't care for zebra. Whoa! Okay, bloody hell. Slow down, mate. Chill out. Look at that, he's resting his head on that other zebra. James, that's a cool shot. I'm just going to picture you driving the car with so many zebra behind you. This is Africa, come on. This is what it looks like. Not 2 minutes from those zebra, 30 seconds from the zebra. Come across this guy. Ellie having a poo. Ellie having a poo.
Ellie the pooer.
So we are at Halali Camp, which is in pretty much the centre of the park, or one of the central areas of the park. You can stay at the camps in the park, but it's worth saying that actually we don't really rate the camps in the park. They're pretty touristy. I know all the camps are touristy, but they look very industrial. I don't know. What would you say about the camps in the park?
I'd say it's nice that you're right on the doorstep of all the animals, but really surroundings I think are nicer at our camp just outside the gates.
Yes.
We're worried that it would take ages to get in, but actually I like the way we've done it now.
Yeah.
It's purely by chance.
Purely by chance, because we did want to stay in the park, we couldn't. But you can get in pretty easily. The queues aren't too bad actually, and we're literally 5-10 minutes drive from the park, and once you're in, you're in. We've actually seen more animals near our gate than in the centre of the park.
Yeah, actually.
No.
Eliska is driving us out into Etosha Point, which is right, well, not in the middle of the lake, it's a little bit into the old dried up lake, and it literally looks like we are on the moon, I would say. This is what it looks like, it's just barren. There's James, Eliska, that's the car, and this is the Etosha Pan. Alright guys, this is Etosha Lookout. This is the lake. I don't know if you can see, but in the distance over there, there's some pretty kind of stoic ostriches just making their way across the desert. And now is selfie time with the old car. The thing about safari parks is that they do close their gates, and they usually close the gates at sundown, and as we're not staying in the park, we've got...
Sorry.
As I was saying, we've got to get out before sundown, and we're cutting it fine, and Eliska's going to bomb it back.
Just back from the park. We drove back, as you saw, with a lot of giraffes around. And we're about to have a little braai. So we're gonna pick up some firewood, we've got some meat, and do a little proper Namibian cook-up.
Bottle opener. Oh, can you show me over here? The bottle opener.
Got a little fire going. Got a little budding photographer going. This is the braai meat. And this is our inventory of food and drink we have. But most importantly, a bit of tafel lager. We'll let you know how the grilling goes. We've had to source the help of multiple neighbors so far. Our kind South African neighbors next door allowed us to use their microwave, which they have in their camper van.
You have to defrost.
Yeah, to defrost the meat
fresh.
because it was frozen. And then our neighbors on the other side gave us some fire starters so that we could start this beautiful fire. So yeah, so much for camping Independence Day.
Meet new people, Eileen.
It's all about making new friends.
Yeah, but this is tonight's braai. 2 little sausages, 2 little chops going on this baby. We may be being over eager in that the fire's not fully died down.
I just can't wait anymore.
So hungry.
Just throw them on.
Oh. Oh, James. James, do you know how you make me feel?
Any like sauce or anything to put on it?
Salt and pepper?